Welcome to another YouTube video. This video is different from the other content that you usually see on this channel. Today we are doing the story time. Cause we were telling the story, but we have one person that we're telling it to in particular. D Montreal will be basically the second part of this story as he's part of the story. And the story goes back. We're not gonna use any actual names or the actual place. We're just gonna. It's a story about. Alright, we could do that. I might mess up and say his name, and if I do, I don't care. He can find me if you want to. We can square up. I don't care. Anyway, we it was me, D Montreal. Who was working tonight? It was me, D Montreal, Sydney, Norbit, King Koyo. Don't lie when I say Norbit.
It is the fact that I called him that out loud.
Man, everybody called him that because of you. But what was his name? Clifton? Oh, Clayton, that's what it was. All right, anyway. Dang, we over here exposing my man. Hey, dog, I just want you to know I have nothing but love and respect for you. Because for a nerdy guy, you were buff as hell for no reason. Don't understand it.
Hey, he really, but shout out to him because I sold my Xbox One to him. Yeah. So
Got you some bread.
Yeah. Oh, no, he was cool. Like, we had no problems with him.
I got the 1S when it first came out, the 2 terabyte.
Yeah, nah, like he was real cool. But back to the story. All right, so this is the story of how your boy Dredd got cooked. All right, so we gonna rewind the clock all the way back to 2015. You know, kind of like that T-Pain song. Wow, wow. All right, anyway, look. So the night starts. Night crew, we get on the register. So there was 5 positions that you could work at the movie theaters. There was the box office, ticket taker, concessions, usher crew, yeah, and podium. And this night, like, I'm gonna just tell you, nobody liked working concessions. And for some reason, they put me, D Montreal, Clayton, and Sydney beside each other on concessions. They should have knew. Yeah, all the way on the end. And I was like, y'all should have knew this was gonna be a problem. Y'all put all 4 of us together knowing that, like, don't get me wrong, we was the fastest workers there because we kept our stuff on point. But at the same time, they knew we was gonna be joking the whole time. But
side note, during the side concession, when I guess when Star Wars came out, it's like not pertaining. A customer gave me and Sydney $100 each. You can ask King Koyo on that.
yeah, when y'all got y'all tip, yeah. But but let me go ahead and break it down to y'all. All right, so the story starts. They're talking about there's this new worker. And I remember, who was it? It was King Koyo. He came over and he was talking to me and D Montreal, and he was like, "Hey, there's this new worker. It's a girl or whatnot." And me, at first joking, I was like, "Is she cute though?" He was like, "No, I mean, yeah, she kind of cute. She ain't bad, you know. She, yeah, she actually is kind of cute. I ain't even gonna lie." I was like, so I started rubbing my hands together like Birdman. Started posting up. I was doing little tricks with our little popcorn bucket that we had to do for a promotion at the time. I was flexing. I was like, I'm the coldest, swaggiest dude at this job, low key. So I'ma just have to assert my dominance. All right. So, she can't. So we finally saw her because she was walking by with the Urcha crew, and they was coming to us to get the schedule for the movie so they know what theaters to clean up. So, D Montreal hit him with the schedule, and I'm sitting there looking at them, and I'm like, hey, just make eye contact with me, because when you make that eye contact, it's over. Like, your life is over. You're not winning. It's over. Like. So, I'm sitting down looking at her, and she looked up at me. She grinned a little bit, and then she looked back down. I was like, yeah, you fell into my trap card. Like Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm about to activate this bad boy. You feel me? So, anyway, so as the night go on, I don't even know his initials.
DH.
DH. All right, cool. Oh yeah, that's right. All right. So, oh no, we can't get to that part yet. Okay, we go to lunch, and me and D Montreal, we went to lunch together. We go to Little Caesars, get us a pizza, and then we go back.
What I wrote on that box?
Do not touch. Do not touch. Do not touch. Look, man. He wrote, "Do not touch." While we are in the,
Nah, finish it. Cause I damn sure wrote more than that.
I don't remember what else you wrote. I just remember the
I
"do not
wrote,
touch."
I wrote, do not touch my shit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
When I say open that box up, it literally said that do not touch my shit.
I remember that because who was it? I think it was like Ben or something. I don't remember the manager's name. One of the managers came in and it was Reddit, and then it was just like, yo, whoever wrote this meant business. D Montreal did not care who the fuck he was talking to. He was like, you damn right I meant business. He was like, oh, this your pizza? He was like, you damn right. Damn Skippy is mine. I was like, bro, this man cannot be contained. We gonna get fired together. I swear, dog. So, so we sitting there or whatnot, and I think we had what maybe like 5 or 10 minutes before we had to go clock back in. So we sitting there. We didn't eat most of the pizza, but we still had like two pieces. One was for him, one was for me, and we had like our little drink or whatnot. But we was like, we just gonna say, oh no, we didn't have the drink because we had the free drink. So I had my little bottle. So I'm sitting there at the lockers or whatnot, leaning on my locker, drinking, my little soda, my little sody or whatnot. And D Montreal just chilling on the couch in the break room. This nigga DH comes in the break room, disregards the note on the box, opens the pizza, and was like, oh, whose pizza? I just stopped and look at D Montreal, who was death staring this nigga. Like he was not right there. And he was just looking at him, and I was like, I just want to let you know, if you touch any of those slices, I will personally break you. And he was like, oh, is this your pizza? I was like, no, it's our pizza. He was like, our? I was like, the nigga on the couch getting ready to stab you in your stomach right now? He was like, oh. And, bro, D. Montreal in the comments voice just said, close the box. So, my boy closed it. All right. Now, this is where the cucking starts. All right. So, we gotta go back a little bit. Before we went on lunch or whatnot, the Ursha crew kept coming up to get the schedules, like, as the time progressed. But the new girl started coming up as well. So, I was kind of talking to her, flirting with her a little bit while they were coming, getting schedules whenever they was doing, like, the cleaning routes or whatnot. So, therefore, me and her didn't already talked at this point, and I'm thinking that at this point she feeling me, and I'm like, I'm feeling her too, and I'm like, we'll probably never work the same position for real because of how big the damn movie theater was and how spread out they be having us. So I was like, if we do some canoodling, it shouldn't affect the job. I was breaking my own rule at this point, which is never talk to somebody you work with, but I was definitely breaking that rule. It was two girls at this job that made me break the rule. The other one I can't remember, but that's for a different story time. So therefore, after that, after the whole DH situation and the pizza, my man, I was talking to King Koyo came in, and me and him was talking, and he was saying something. Yeah, he said something, and I was like, yeah, I'm talking to the new girl. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, she is kind of cute, and I was like, but I'm gonna play it slow. I'm gonna take my time, do it right. We can do it, baby, do it. And I was doing my thing, my thug dizzle. So then he left, and don't forget about him because he comes back up in the story. This is the worst part. So DH was like, oh, you talking about the new girl that's working the Ursha? I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, man, I got a date with her. Huh? Wait, whoa. Rewind. Stop. Slow down. You got a what? He was like, yeah, I asked her if we can go on a date or whatnot, so we going on a date. And he told me that their date was next Saturday and he was going to take off. Okay. Red flag number one. Dreaded is not a smart thinker at this time. We talking about 17-year-old Dread. Why am I talking about myself in third person? Okay, I was not smart back then. So in my head, I was sitting there. I was like, he's about to take off next Saturday to go on a date with her. She just started working, and if I'm not mistaken, when you start working, you are required to work the first weekend so you can get the gist of how to work during a heavy crowd. On top of that, you can't take off on a Saturday because we're required to work Saturdays unless they just give you off because of staff purposes or send you home early. I remember I got sent home early, and that was the happiest day of my life. Anyway, that didn't go through my head. All that was going through my head is he got a date with her. And if he got a date with her, why was she sitting there messing with me? That's foul. She foul, man. Nah, can't do that. But at this time, me and D Montreal was not working Ursham. We was just working concession. So after that, I'm just like, all right, oh no, before that. All right, this is the part for you, baseline. This is where this man shows me his whole skew of skills or whatnot. This man, I kid you not, and if he ever watches this video and he knows we talking about him, I don't care, dog. Like I said, I will fight you. I really don't like you. But look, so this man kept talking about how he had multiple businesses. What I didn't find out until later is that this man lived with his parents who were rich, and he just did a lot of weird stuff on the side. But his first business is he made these weird ties. Not ties that you tie around your neck, clip-on ties. He did custom designs for clip-on ties.
That's
Oh, like
right.
bow ties for bean pies.
Yeah, but the thing is, the weird part about it, it wasn't that he made ties or that these designs were cool. It was that these designs that he made on them was just weird, outrageous stuff. Like stuff that I don't even think I can say that on a YouTube video because they would.
There was one he had like Pokemon.
Yeah, those. But I'm talking about the weird ones, like because I can't talk about that one on this video.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
He did more than just ties.
Nah. I could talk about the other one. No, he had pictures too. But what he used to do is he used to draw lewd pictures of like My Little Pony characters in different games. So he had like a lewd picture of like Fluttershy in the Gears of War costume.
Yeah.
And he called himself a brony. I didn't know what a brony was, but I learned what a brony was that day.
Very weird.
Yeah, so
Oh no, it gets weird.
yeah,
It gets a
so
lot weirder.
so he was drawing like this is like what he's saying that he drawing for like commission and stuff. And so in my head, I'm like, I didn't know you that well and I thought you was cool, but after you telling me what you do for fun, I honestly am afraid of you a little bit cuz this is not normal. And I was like, and she chose to go on a date with him? What am I doing wrong? I must have got no game, dog. None at all. But
He also drew animals' heads on female bodies.
oh yeah, that's right. Well, I would consider that like lewd. Like he was drawing lewd. He was a furry. He was a furry basically.
He sold them and says, I don't care what they do with the pictures. When they buy from me, it's whatever they do.
Yeah, and I was sitting there as he was saying that. I was like, dog, if you telling me that you know that these dudes are doing nasty things with these pictures, then you know exactly who your audience is. And that's starting to make me believe that you might be into the same stuff. But that's neither here nor there. We just thought that was weird. Alright. So he leaves, right? And in my head, I'm like, this dude got a date with her. And he's like this. Man, at this point, my confidence is broken. So D Montreal was like, that nigga's lying. I'm like, about which part? I was like, bro, he got proof of what he drawing. He was like, I'm not talking about the picture, nigga. I was like, what are you talking about? Think about it. I was like, oh, you talking about old girl? He was like, yeah. So I'm sitting there, I was like, no, man, he got game. He said he got game. He was like, nigga, He just showed you My Little Ponies in Gears of War costumes, and you think he got game? I was like, hey man, what a man draws and what he can spit don't correlate. This is where I knew it was messed up. King Koyo comes back in the back to get a drink or whatnot, and I wish he was here for this story so he could tell his part. The funniest shit, bro. D. Montreal was like, hey, bro, I ain't gonna say his name. He was like, yeah, what's up? He was like, DH said that he got a date with the new girl. He was like, okay, and walked out. And I was like, nah, y'all joking, bro. My man ain't that bad. And oh shit, I bleep it out. King Koyo looks at me, and then he grinned. He just walked back. He kept walking, and I was like, what does that mean? So this is where everything escalates. This is really just the beginning. But if you want to hear what happens, there's gonna be a part 2. And that's gonna be the part where you figure out what happens, because this is where it escalates. So if you enjoyed part 1, please go over to part 2. It will be uploaded soon. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all that good stuff.